So I don't know what y'all did, but yeah, movie star energy. That could be that summer energy. I feel like that's one of the sayings. That's not me. So I don't know. Somebody could be trying to put somebody on non-punishment. I mean, that could be a good thing. So people can't play in your energy or something like this. Oh man, I don't like this. It must be because when I had it in my purse. All right, so age of discovery. So we could be in a new age here. Where these people about to discover that the power that they thought they had was not forever. And all the plans they had me against me was never clever. What else can we say? Something, something, on God I pulled a lever. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, these people is crazy, y'all. I don't know what's wrong with these people. I don't know what's wrong with these people. Let's see. We got cards everywhere. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't. So maybe this is somebody else that's crying with these red clothes on. Nine of Swords. This could be this. I seen with Krishan with that red jumpsuit on. This could be what these people is doing with this person. But so they could have put Krishan in my light. And then now you got these three people, but they about to get it anyway because I feel like it's because this is my spot. But maybe they was able to break this person down or try to make this person cry, or I don't know what this is. Yeah, because somebody could have gave this, if this is North energy, they, okay. So the earthly version of North would be somebody like me. What they would make these claims to save their ass from what Kimmy did. So that could be considered that energy, and then they saw that I was not going for that shit because I'm not sitting beneath nobody, and then they try to put Krishan here. That could be who this Gemini is really dealing with. Y'all, you need to stop. It's like they feel like since they push something further, something that they changing who is who. You're not changing who is who. You're not changing who got the power. So y'all try to put the weaker one in that situation so you could get away with this Hecate energy with the giving the transgender people more power than the androgynous or the sons of God or the Christ or whatever you want to call it. It's almost like God anoints people, and then people can kind of semi-anoint somebody, but nobody can have the anointing that the one and only Son had. We're talking about the one and only Son energy here. They can try to replicate it all they want. And again, like I said, diamonds are a girl's best friends. Diamonds also represent people that can be permeated or something like this by other people. Diamonds are created by people. God is who picked or chose or made wisdom. It's a totally different energy. It can't be replicated. It can't be changed. You can't change it with the tarot cards. It's none of that. You can't change it with no documentation, no paperwork. You can't change it. You can be mad all day. You could try. But again, when it gets to the nitty gritty, you just fooling these people to take on something that you know they shouldn't take on because you don't care about them anyway. You don't really care about them. All I really say is that they don't really care about us. This could also be with these feathers. These people feel like, especially if I was the only one that didn't make it to stardom, or I was not supposed to be a star, but I was connected to the stars. It's like the stars are mad because they feel like I had the easy way. You know what I'm saying? So the stars could be the one trying to put me on some type of punishment, or trying to put the same kind of energy on me, stress on me that they got with fame, but I'm not going for fame. So what are you doing? That makes no sense. I was not going for fame. I found out that I'm the real next one to be in succession for the crown. All right. I mean, we could say something. I was hearing something about before because of how something happened before or after Charles. That was supposed to be my coronation. Period. I don't know. Somebody keeps sending me a final warning. You know, I've been getting a final warning for like 10 years. And I don't understand that language. I don't understand no threats like that. With, that's, I got somebody want me to request. Oh, well, God didn't choose you. I put you a damn lie. You a lie. If it's one thing I know. Also, that morning star energy, that black star energy, that tarot reader, that could be this dark star. Somebody plays around in the dark. That could be also the person of somebody like a Southern African, South African, Caucasian-ish person. But you're trying to act like something. They trying to act like, oh, I keep on seeing that picture of Queen Elizabeth, the daughter, in Africa at some kind of ball or something, dancing with some African man. That's not the father. It's not. God is the father. That's why these men don't get to make no decisions like you've been doing in the dark for me all this time. You're not supposed to be making those decisions. I'm the only one that make those decisions. I'm the only one that make moves on my life. So if you're not talking to me directly in my understanding, in my language, you can't get somebody to interpret something like me, then you can't even say nothing. And it seems like that's the case. That there is not one like me yet. So maybe they create them, send them down here, and then these hoes get a hold of them. And then they can't come here. You women are about to be getting persecuted. You're not going to come up in my land playing around with me. You better hope. That's why I'm saying you better hope that I don't get the understanding of something. Because once I do, you're going to get handled. I'm not going to play with you. You one little speck on this board. These girls is not nothing important. You is not more precious than wisdom. And so you need to just go ahead and cut it out. I don't know what your daddies told you, but you coming over here playing with me and mine. And I realize it. It's a done motherfucking deal. You got this dresser or dresser. It's making me think about Fran Drescher and the nanny. I used to watch that show, The Nanny. Also, I was getting something about Super Nanny. Remember Super Nanny, that show that used to come on? A little bit ago, earlier. The thing is, these could be other white or Dwight or white people or people that's supposed to be of purity, but who knows that? If these people are just placing anybody in these positions, I don't know. These people could be trying to frame, I don't know, some families, or these people could be trying to frame someone. Or maybe these people are actually doing their job and actually going to catch some of these people that keep trying to frame the real bright one right now. That's why I said, even if you got 1,000 women and they look really good and they got their hair done every day, all day, they got the best outfits on and everything like this, the fact that you even trying to bring me in the equation while I'm looking bogus and I'm still sitting next to those women in your mind, regardless you want to promote it or not. You get what I'm saying? It's probably so funny because you know people is messy. So people probably watch me more than they watch these people to see how bogus or how grimy or how dirty my house is. You know, if they got some background shit going, I'm pretty sure I got more views than these women. Cause they can go on YouTube and see what these bitches be doing every single day. The same thing everybody else is doing. And then they come over here and look at me and I ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? The work already been done. The intellectual property already been stolen and spread. And then I'm doing my part by making it make sense or correcting it from these people that tried to go up, run ahead and Christ or by taking my stew or taking my ace of cups and using it, and you still don't got the juice like that because it's not running through your veins. It's not who God chose. So you can't do what who God chose to do with it. So why are you even letting these people have access to this stuff? It don't even make no sense. You're all wrong. And you're gonna learn your lesson in this lifetime. So let's see about who is this. Wait, let me see. Do I want to get two more? Do I? No. Okay, let's see what they would be if we did. This might be some kind of gathering of these so-called white people, because you know they got you confused with white privilege to make you think this is about Caucasians get their way. But in the reality, it seems like the so-called pure ones, or these people that stem from these pure-blooded original peoples here, it would seem that they, I don't know, are not being privileged. So you use the term to make it seem like Caucasian people get what they want, but in reality, the true white people that we talking about are not getting the respect that they're supposed to get. Also, you keep on trying to talk of letting these people look at my face. You know, the face is also the forehead. The face is also what's between the temple. The face is the brain. The face is their past. So all these people should be blind already. They should be dropped out the air. If they have some kind of access to government files, they should be taken out of there. They should not have access to this anymore. You're done with. Because God gave you all them other people to use this information with, whether whatever you was going to do with it. Where you messed up is messing around over here. That's a nice stove. Ain't it? Hold on, let me move this light. Ain't that a nice stove? I want one like that. Maybe I feel like cooking again. Yeah, these people. Okay, let's do this one. Because see how these people, this tree is carved into like a harp shape. The trunk is carved into like a harp shape. I never noticed that. And then you got these people sitting up on this tree trying to be connected to this tree. Let's see. You know, if I was somebody that was in some type of position of power, or I knew some people knew that I was an important person, I would be offended if I was a president of a country or a hierarchy individual and somebody keeps sending me messages in a language that I can't understand it, and that I don't have any interpreters, I would be offended. I would be offended if you could. I would feel like you trying to act like I'm not who I said I am, or that you're doing that on purpose to inconvenience me or disrespect me. And I would think if you really wanted to talk to me and you wanted to hear what I had to say, you would come to me correct, or don't come at all. So give it to me right. Don't give it to me out. And I feel like this, don't be trying to compare me to these people that you done gave these advancements to so they can make themselves look professional and get dressed professional, or you paid to get them kept and dressed. Okay? This is like, I want every girl in the world, or what's that other song? Oh, they got money for whores but can't feed the poor. So it's like these people come in with this same cycle. They try to make America poor, or the American woman, or one that really has the wealth abundance attached to them. They try to treat them lowly or keep them stuck, and then fly these whores all over the world that don't have nothing to offer unless they got it from the main female. This could be a coven of these people. This could be a coven of these white people or something. Dedication in reverse. This could be an old world coven. Maybe these people, I don't know. These could be cannibals. These so-called white people, whether you think this Caucasian or the bright ones. If you look up the term in etymology, you can break it down and get a wider range of understanding about what white is. Okay, I know they keep changing stuff, but this could be a coven of these own people that have this type of DNA, or it's already been hijacked or taken over by people that don't have that DNA, but they're using so I could be the king that's supposed to take over something like this, but this coven has been in the way because 10 years ago or 20 years ago, they got rid of or killed all the people like me, and they put other people, foreigners, in these positions. And so it would be like, oh, well, we have to match up your DNA to the people that's in this group. But the people that's in that group may not even be the people that's supposed to be in that group. You get it? So for me, I would say, okay, don't match with the Cherokees and these other groups that were making these people, the darker skinned Indians, take DNA tests to match up to them. Well, that's a newer race than me. The Native Americans is not older than the American Indians, and they are different. So why would I want you to map up my DNA with these people? Although if my strand has been on this land long enough, that means that I'm the mother of these people, or they had to come through. They wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me. You get what I'm saying? But I'd rather you find something that could be buried in the ground here and match my DNA with that than to try to match my DNA with the Native Americans that would be in these groups now in the 2020s. You get what I'm saying? Because we could go to a reservation and we could probably see some people that's in there that look super Caucasian. They just look Caucasian. They don't even look Native anymore. So that wouldn't make no sense for me because the traits is already watered out or thinned out. What sense would that make to me? And again, if the new king or the new world energy or the change is here, if that's what you're trying to use to keep me out of where I'm going, then I won't regard it. It's just as simple as that. It's like these people put you through hell when God already lifted you up out of jealousy and envy. And basically, you could still be standing strong. You may not be able to have the money you had because these people been playing. You might not dress as nice as you used to or something, but you're still the most balanced person out of all these people that's doing this stupid shit. You understand? Why they didn't went crazy because they didn't have access to things that they shouldn't, seen things that they shouldn't have, had control over people that they shouldn't have, and they didn't got a power high, or they didn't got some kind of driven mentality or something like this because of this intelligence that they've had access to. You see where that could be a problem? The crafter and creativity. Somebody could also be saying, since I don't participate in some of the crafty things that I used to do, that was somebody else in my energy that was contributing to that. So you want to try to challenge me so I can go. You want to test the Lord. So go bust open my boxes and get comfortable here where I don't want to be here anymore. I already said I don't need to go into witness protection program, but I need my stuff. I need my relocation, whatever the fuck this is. Okay? So, no, that's not happening. Somebody wants somebody to stay right there or something. Somebody had their chance to confirm that and make that happen a long time ago. It didn't happen. So, you know, they think that they're going to make you scared and shut up or something like this. So I'm hearing, get the bag first. But, oh, well, we didn't get the bag first. So what's next? I'm still not about to sit here and let nobody tell me what going to be happening with my vassal. It's my body, my choice. There might be a problem with Wade missing if they're doing like a new role, but without the Wade, because without the Wade, it seemed like this is what's giving them the advantage to be able to have access to our bodies. And basically, even if they've been doing this for centuries, we wouldn't have known it. But now these people getting sloppy because they took Wade out. So now these people don't have to deal with you and try to act like they was never there. They can leave shit behind. They can leave foreign objects in you. They can leave stuff that they're not supposed to be able to leave behind. And there's nothing that you're supposed to be able to do about it. So we got a midwife in reverse. There's some midwife somebody could have delivered an enemy of yours could have delivered your child. These could be estranged family members that they could be taking you to these camps to have these children or something like this. If there's two of you, somebody is taking these people to the camp or something and having them stay there for like a couple months and make them birth babies and then send you back home like it never happened. And you won't even know. It's like you won't even know. You don't even know how many children that you could have already had or something like this. And you don't know who is giving these people permission. You don't know nothing. All right? Midwife and a midwife and birth. So this Kendra Pitts, or I don't know if they changed her name or something like this. These people is getting deported. All right? I feel like this is what they did in the early 90s or maybe the 90s to the 2000s. If they did a soft death or a kill or sent the dad away or something and replaced him with a clone, this was this Nation of Islam that had something to do with this Kendra challenging the father, taking some kind of inheritance as if she's the daughter. She may be or she may not be. I was told that the DNA test was questionable. It was a lie. This was a way to make sure that some of these men, the prominent men in the earthly king level, to link them with a Islam wife or child. And then when they took these men out of here or sent them into the dark or into the underworld, the original daughter, which would be the American Empress, and me in this case, you took all my shit because you felt some kind of way about me not embracing that child when I already was shown by a higher power that is not my sister. Even if you saying it is, even if the DNA test was correct, which I doubt it. I think y'all had people in these DNA researcher systems. Even if it was, this was going to be an enemy of mine that was going to try to take my crown the same way that the half-sister of the so-called stepmother, if they even got married, would have. And so I was to keep my distance from them because I was already being shown what somebody was trying to do, whether my dad believed it or knew it or not. So that's what I'm saying. This is different here. All right? And in some of these cases, they could have tried to give the dads these, but really these would be these mothers knew that these would be junior wives of these men. But they list them as daughters so that they can have access to them. But again, some of these men could have been Christian or not have no faith. They just believed in God. And then they could have got rolled up on by these people and sent in another direction here. The forger and self-reliance. Yeah. So somebody could look at you as like this, a forager. And somebody's that's self-reliant, somebody that make it happen with not that much or something like this, but that don't mean that that's the way I'm supposed to live my life. I could be supposed to be living a life of luxury. That's why we got luxury up here with this kitchen. And then we have this forgery energy. Somebody can sit in either energy and be fine. So somebody might think that they want to keep you in this energy. And it's a no. It's a no. Some kind of witch's secrets is being revealed here. They think that I don't know when it comes to the Nation of Islam that some of these women are like women that was taken out or demonic or something like this, and you just, or these are recycled members or something of society, and that's why they cover up their face to hide from the sun, because these was going to be the women that y'all took from around me when I was little as the queen or as a princess or a king, or a princess or a prince, and you was going to take them behind the scenes and put them in the darkness and then have them come back and war against me, and I would not recognize these people's faces. And again, mainly the men are compromised, like we read in the Bible the other night. They have been compromised already, caught being some initiation ritual where they was having sex with a little young person or something that can be used against them, selling drugs for some of these people, something that can be used against them. Your opinion of me being a whore is nothing that can be used against me if God chose me and rose me. You're denying, or you're doing, this is blasphemy. If you're taking something that was a sacred relic and try to turn it into something that it was not that. Especially the nerve of you that took a vow with God and broke it. Or to try to prove a point or something like this. Because your fucking opinion doesn't matter at the end of the day. Okay? We got the Ace of Wands. Like I said, you don't have the power. This is what's being revealed here. You don't have the power, and your opinion didn't never matter. So when I hear like I think I heard somebody, Deion Sanders or something, he said, little did I know I was going to be judged by my peers. Yeah, that's y'all. That was on them peer-to-peer links. I was not on one equally with somebody. You could judge each other or something like this. This is me being set apart. So we got oppression in the reverse here. There could be a coven that's going to be falling here with this dedication energy. That's giving me like Nipsey energy. And then we got oppression. Yes. In reverse. No, we used to have some in that cabinet, but I think somebody threw it out. And the cabinet in the middle shelf to the far right. Well, it's expired. By Buns. You could probably still use it. No. What you using it for? Your hair? I'm using it to shave my hair. I don't think that aloe vera can get old. I mean, well, maybe don't. I don't know. I don't want it to break me up. Okay, yeah, maybe not. Yeah. So we got success in reverse and tower in reverse. So these coven is getting a strong something to leave something alone, to leave me alone or somebody alone or something alone. With the nanny here in reverse, and then we got the kindergarten teacher in reverse. I don't know, maybe this is something to do with child mistreatment of a child. Also, somebody could be being turned into a craftsman instead of a stately man. Maybe this person don't want you to know this. Creativity. Somebody could be also changing out somebody's energy. Like I was getting the energy of the lawnmower. All right. And I can't remember what was beneath the lawnmower. So in reality, somebody could have been, I was hearing something like, okay, somebody was trying to say with the lawnmower and then temperance or something. But this is temperance for a man that want to be God, first of all. So if you're trying that shit with the whole lawnmower and the 94 person, can't be that person, because this person has something to do with the death of this male. And to go through a death and come back and sit up under the motherfucker that has something to do with your death, that's retarded. Now, What you could be doing is trying to bring back, because now I notice this masculine is fixing stuff around the house. The other day he was over there. Today he was over there helping his mama with the roof or something, so called, supposedly. So you, and I'm the motherfucker in this house. Okay. So I don't know what somebody trying to do. Get somebody that's going to be more like stuck around the town, fixing stuff or turning it into more of a. And I don't want that. No, I want more of a thinker than a doer. Yeah. Yeah. So somebody could have took this person's ace of cups away and send him back to me. Like they try to see what male is going to fail and be in a lower bracket and send the motherfucker back to me when I'm the most high. This is not going to be happening this time. We got this dresser, or this is some sexual harassment. Somebody didn't want to sleep with one of them ugly bitches that you wanted them to, or they didn't want to look at them as higher than wisdom. And so you kicked this person out or something like this. And now all you motherfuckers about to lose your job. Yeah. It's something like this, because this is more abuse. These are women that abuse children and men and shit like this, and sexually harass them for positions and things like this of power, because these people mistakenly left their empress out a long time ago or left her behind. And so now they got to deal. Now they was talking about, oh, these men and the sexual harassment. It was always these women or these women with phallics in Hollywood and behind the scenes that was doing this shit. The dark witches with this he in it. That's why the change is here. The star is the star that was in Texas, that's now in Illinois, in the heart of the nation, in the heartland or whatever. That's this energy. This is the change. Okay. So you done raised up these kindergarten teachers, these nannies and stuff that was doing inappropriate things or horrible things or bad things to children. Okay. Siring these children and shit like this. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and now they about to be having bad luck when it comes to their finances, since they wanted to be so independent and then use it to make other women not dependent or dependent on abusive men or men that have fallen. And these women are more anointed than you. So somebody lost their ace of cups. Maybe even my ace of cups to a bet or something like this, or to one of these women here. All right. So somebody can gain dominion over this person. Somebody could be using science or mind manipulation or something like this in order to do this. This is somebody that wanted a woman that could want another man's wife or something like this, or want access. They'll leave you with that man with nothing, but it's only to try to control how far you can go because a bitch is jealous or something like this, and you not the fucking most high. So somebody could have used science in reverse to try to gain some kind of dominion over somebody. Okay? This could be using something to give you some type of mental illness, something to harm you, something to make you stagnant while this person is working out on a workout routine, you stupid bitch. I'm telling you right fucking out. Y'all better stop playing with me with these silly hoes. You're going to have a fucking problem on your hands. Somebody gonna shoot something in the back of my neck so I could be stiff and can't get up. When y'all heard me say I was about to start getting on a fucking workout regimen, it don't matter if I didn't do it last spring, motherfucker, if I want to do it this spring. And then you gonna get your old hungry hippo looking ass up there and try to do some fucking weight loss challenge when you know somebody just shot something in my back. Bitch, you going to jail all eternal. You going to fucking jail. And your ass is getting fucking deported out of here. You bitches better stop, cause you a twisted ass bitch that wants some same-sex relationship, be looking at me on the fucking computer. You nasty bitch. I'm about to press charges against your stupid ass and whoever the fuck you playing with and dealing with. You better get your motherfucking hands off of me and my shit. You ain't the fucking empress. Get over it. Fucking creepy ass bitches. I can't stand you hoes. I can't. You're not about to sexually harass me through another motherfucker, bitch. You can't even face me. You're not about to sexually harass me through a man that you probably was manipulating or something like this and couldn't get, or some shit like this. Somebody is stupid. Somebody is stupid as hell. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody about to get this. I'm telling you, this Empress. I, I'll t- Let me find out. I'm about to go get a mirror in a minute. I'm about to look at my scar to see if I still got my C-section scar. Cause I know y'all didn't take them damn kids from me and sit there and try to. Cause I only had one C-section. I think, yeah, I only had one C-section with the twins, and try to act like I don't have a C-section that I kidnapped the children that y'all made me have by putting me in some program, knowing that I was the Empress Holy Spirit, the princess at that time. And then you try to use that, you try to act like I kidnapped my fucking kids when I got their birth certificates and shit right here, and I got all their science projects and shit from the kindergarten all the way up to motherfucking middle school down there in that thing. I got their first outfit when they came from the hospital. I got my ultrasound pictures and everything. And I got something around here in the house that look just they living here in my fucking house. That look almost like they ass. Yeah, you're not the Empress. And you don't have no power. Somebody got you. You deal with some secret societies or something like this. You don't have no power. Not over here. Yeah, and somebody else too, whoever this is, that's not this person that was living in that little house with the baby, feeding the baby at the baby seat. And I got the picture of her, her first little birthday with her doing the smash cake. See, I don't know if it's something like somebody wants you to forget, somebody trying to wipe away all the tears, wipe away everything. They wanted to show you what happened and then bring you on into your new life. Because these children, regardless if they was in my womb or not, may not have been my children. This could be what somebody's trying to but what you not gonna do is try to persecute me or put some shit on my name like I did something wrong here. The real people that did something wrong is the ones that need to get the fuck arrested or in trouble for doing this to somebody's life. You can't think you could go around in somebody's life and do no stupid shit like this. I'm gonna find out because I'm intuitive. I'm gonna find out that you've been swapping my children out. That, like, I think that movie was Changeling or something with Angelina Jolie with the little boy when she got the little boy back and they was telling her it's her son and she thought it was her son. Probably even had a marking that her son had, but come to find out after spending time with him, she said, "This ain't my son." These people could have took a bribe to get a new life, a new body, a new transformation, a new something. Maybe somebody thought this what you wanted. Maybe somebody could have thought this what you wanted here. Yeah, we got some kind of birth or something like this here. So this could be a child of yours. A child of yours could have had a baby, or some seed that they took from you and grew up away from you. That person, or they kidnapped this child or swapped this child out. That person could have had a baby and they could have died or something. Like, somebody is not a midwife. Somebody could be holding a child hostage in a basement or something, and they made this child just have this baby, and this person don't even know how to birth a baby. It's something about oppression, power, something like this. Because whoever these people is, if they got all this shit to be kidnapping people and get away with it and everything, you got to have enough money to. It's like some kind of coven. It's something like this to at least go bring somebody to the hospital or get a real midwife. So one of these little girls that missing could have died at they could be dying at childbirth after having a baby for these fucking creepy people. Queen of Wands energy in the upright. Yeah, somebody might need help. Okay, it's not enough public defenders that see the world this way. They want to make it seem like it's not time for judgment, or somebody don't have what it takes. This is something about legalities or something like this. But with as much surveillance, you don't even need that. You need somebody to point out who these people is that could be doing this and just catch them in the act and put them in jail. It's that fucking simple. Put them under the Patriot Act. One wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Put motherfuckers under the Patriot Act spy on them like they've been doing to regular law-abiding, hardworking, or whatever caretaking citizens, because you're going to divide the people as to who you feel is putting in or who's working hard for the man or the money and who not. And the people that you think got a structured job, you're going to treat them before you treat somebody that may not. I don't understand that. I don't know. Because you're making more money off the people in the projects and on Section 8 and all that shit that signed up for these government programs than you are off of them with their taxes. Unless you got them signed up for something else with their taxes, they little taxes and shit like this. We all fucking paying that. Except for somebody that would be on Section 8 or something like this. Midwife, and somebody is disappointed here. Somebody could have been disappointed. This could be a torture or something that somebody did to somebody, because they could, like, this is like a spouse kidnaps a little girl and make her the second wife, and the other person that was already the girlfriend or the wife or the baby mama was ill treating this child. Say this is your allegedly a cousin or a family member or a community member of yours. These people are into this dark shit. Somehow they, through somebody, the daddy or something, somebody took a deal, something like this. It's something that the mother would not know. It's something that the Holy Spirit can't see these egregious things unless source is pointing them out to us or is coming out in these readings. So if these men are in these secret societies, they can ask them, they can have the men, or if these men are feminine, hiding in males, then they could be looked at as the mother, and the children just go with the mother. It's some very intricate, tricky shit that y'all doing. And then you pass them around through these women. A lot of these women have dark skin. I'm gonna repeat myself. This is not to warmonger against people with, but what I'm seeing in these visions, a lot of these women that are connected to these men on that level with these neurochips that have an upper hand, because they do know these men mentally better than you do, the dark, the good, the bad, and the ugly. So they able to use these as vices against them to then permeate through your livelihood, your lifestyle, and your home. But these are more dark-skinned women. I'm not lying to you. I don't discriminate. I think dark skin is very gorgeous, very beautiful. I don't treat nobody with dark skin no different. But the women that I keep getting in these visions, this can have something to do with Moorish energy. But even Moors might have a more brown skin, you know. But I'm getting more like Indian from India, caramel, brown skinnish colors here. But the women that I'm seeing are dark skin. This could be the Etruscan energies. Etruscans is kind of like an underground kind of energy to me, civilization here. Or I think in the Bible, one of those men was covering himself with soot. This could be somebody that joined some kind of underground organization or something like this. But this could be like the us people. They were waiting in, in the off-grid underground areas to come up and slew us with animalistic nature. And or they grew up in a jungle, or they were taken to Africa, or they was taken to the islands or something like this and learned a different way. All right. But I'm seeing a lot of these are darker skinned women. Now, even in America here, we are, back in the 80s, motherfuckers said stuff about people with darker skin. African, go back to Africa. Sometimes they might say something like, something like this. Okay. Even brown kids was doing it. I mean, we had to go ahead and keep it real. Everybody had their little something, but I can't say that sometimes it was not, you know. So maybe these people haven't healed from something from high school or middle school or elementary school or whatever this is, okay? But it's still giving me that we grew up in some type of sector where it was your kind, this kind, or whatever like this, and they just gave all these jobs to these foreign people and put them over the American breeds. But it's because we were going to be the more wealthy. We were going to have the standing that they would not ever have to, that they would not ever be able to have. So you made sure that they got the power and the money from us so that we would be underneath them. But this time the chieftain or the empress didn't let them in. The fathers and these other people let them in. And you knew what they was doing and you worked with them doing it. So these people would be getting deported too. It's almost like these people that had to leave after slavery here. Or they said that they willingly left. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. But I see a pattern here. That's one thing I do know. Even if it's not being publicized, I'm being shown the pattern. Some of them don't like themselves so much that instead of using their seed with somebody else's seed, they use yours with somebody else's seed to produce a child to make sure it wouldn't be maybe as dark as them. Like I told you, these people don't like themselves. Some of these men, when they started to breed with the more lighter skin or produce after the third generation started to produce more Caucasian looking, or they're people that can pass for Caucasian, they started to not like their own kind or something like this in some kind of way. Something could be a disappointment here. Public defender. Somebody could be trying to fight a case here. And that'd be messed up. Because somebody could be using both of their mistresses or both of these other women to go against the Empress. This could be this Janice energy and this Eternal energy. They could have been using these girls could have been coming up with these schemes going in and out of the courtroom. Talking about, look, this person said my name on here. Really, you just dealing with somebody that's in a secret society that work in the courtroom that should lose their job. These women been having something to do with sending these men away to workforces, stealing their money, holding on to all their money too after they stole from the wife, thinking that the wife was just going to be dead and gone. This is all premeditated. This is all something that can get your ass put right in jail or get deported. All right? So somebody could be disappointed here. And definitely this jaguar or this cheetah or whatever this is, this cheetah girl, somebody is disappointed here. They both look disappointed, don't they? And then we got disappointment right up under here. All right? May 5. So this could be what happened to, if they're trying to say that one of my clones was born in the month of May, and that was the one that had power, then this is who they could have took and had a baby or something, and the person died or something like this. Remember we seen May was in reverse and the death or something. It was like death swarming around it within the past 2 weeks we did that reading. This is what they could be saying. Somebody died at childbirth. But see, like I said, if these people can bring you back as like a Z zombie, the Z world, I mean, the Generation X or Z. So they can control it. Whatever it is, they want to control it. These people can't face me, so they want something that don't know what they did to me to be around them, to play like it's me. You know what I'm saying? So they can control it, and it's not me. And then it can control me. And that's not fucking happening. So some midwife is in reverse. Maybe this person didn't even let you go to full birth. I don't know. Somebody's doing something weird here with some children. All right? These people are doing this and then hanging themselves on the family tree or something like this. These are people from the music industry or star seeds. That's too many. Yeah, somebody could have even gave somebody's drink to make them go into early labor. And the day trader is in reverse. Somebody could be doing something unethical. Like these people, maybe in these breeding farms, they used to have these people wait the whole 9 months. And now somebody making people deliver babies at like 2 and 3 months, and it's making a risk. But they don't care. They treating people like a piece of raw meat or something. You don't even matter once they this far in the game. Somebody don't want to wait. I could get 2 babies in the fucking time it take me to get 9 months. You could have been pregnant twice. I mean, I don't know who the fuck is doing this, but this is just what I'm picking up on. Because they looking at the man as more value. He can go out there and get 1 million girls pregnant in a matter of a year. But the woman, she can only be pregnant a certain amount of times or something like this. You remember back in the day when the grandma and them was having 15 and 16 kids allegedly. Or we just believe that shit. So some day trader, somebody could have been getting too greedy, only worried about the money, and now it's a lot of deaths happening to these young ladies, these young wombs, these little that they treated like a just like a they just looking at little girls like a big fat womb, a little womb walking around instead of like a person. Nobody got, and we still sitting here talking about Donald Trump and all this other bullshit. I don't know where's these indigenous people in these tribal associations making money with these motherfuckers, because indigenous still ain't the original. But I know who is. All right. So there's a disappointment here with this 5-9. Again, this is my fucking birthday. All right. Somebody could have even did some kind of union binding after the birthday, the day after my birthday or something like this. Okay. 5, 9, 5, 10, 9, 5, 9, 10, 10, 9, 10, 5. Whatever this is. 10, 17, I just heard. So there's still some gain with somebody here. We had Pool show up here too. Somebody named Pool is in reverse. This could be the real Pool or an original something from a Pool or something. Somebody did something. I don't know. Maybe this is your last name. Maybe I'm connected to this family tree. I seen it on the fucking with a couple of these other these other names, like my supposed in-laws on some of the census back in the day. These are names that were familiar here. So I was kind of tripping out because I'm like, dang, when we was teenagers, these are the same people that was around me when I was a teenager. And these are the same damn things way back here on these census. It's not who I am or what I am at this point. It's what I'm saying that has these people bothered here. It's not what the average bear is saying or something like this. Somebody's trying to try something with the Chariot in reverse, maybe to get somebody pregnant. I don't know. There could also be men that's getting in trouble by other groups of men because of what I'm saying, you're saying, somebody's saying, or something like this. I don't know where they do that at. That's why I said any group of men that think that you're going to tell me what the fuck to do with my wife for me to fit into your group, you already emasculated me. How the fuck you think you're going to bring me in and try to build me up into a man when you just emasculated me by making me show my woman naked to the rest of these niggas in this group or whatever because everybody do it. Or having me share my woman or something with the rest of these niggas in this group because everybody else do it. Or for some fucking money. I wouldn't respect it. Or to discipline my wife to make you motherfuckers feel better, like you pay my motherfucking rent. Or my mortgage. Or bought any fucking thing in my house. We got something completion. Somebody could be trying to put you amongst a bracket or something like this. Like I said, of this forager energy, like in the woods, naturey or something like this, instead of sitting up in some kind of luxurious home. All right. Also, somebody don't want you to be no activist. You might be saying something that might really cause a fucking problem around here. So that's the last thing they probably want you to do. This is like hippie energy a little bit. Somebody could have been about to move you into this sector or me, but they could be afraid that you're going to start a revolution. So they probably think it's best off to put you in a nice, comfy house that's very nice and you be so happy and very la 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 la. And put some whole bunch of maids and shit around you so that you can't really, you know, go out talking to people and stuff like this or trying to do anything without anybody watching or seeing. You know what I'm saying? This could be another thing. That people could be finding out that they maids and shit was watching them or stalking them or watching them or something. You know how they put nanny cams? Shit, nannies probably put cameras up on these people and then said, "Hey, I got the dirt on these people." Yeah, if we could work together, then we could just blackmail them, and then you know what I'm saying. And this could be how this whole little takeover happened. Yeah, somebody realizes that somebody don't love them. Okay, or it wasn't love. Somebody just wanted to see you in a lowly state. Like you could be the cousin that had the dad that had money, or you had a dad in your life. Like for me, everybody else had their mom in their life. I'm the only one when I was growing up that just only had my dad in my life. Because I ended up coming back here and just moving with my dad, and my mom lived in Texas. But all the other children, they had their mothers, or they had a motherly presence around them, or their mothers. So I was the only one that didn't have my mother. So how you gonna be mad? You know what I'm saying? Um, okay. I was a girl and I just had my dad growing up from like middle school, from like elementary school up to high school and out. So, I don't know if these are people that felt some kind of way about that, but it was still a single family house. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's what you mad about something like this? I don't know. Because they was pinning. So again, whatever came was pinning brother against brother, cousin against auntie against uncle, but whatever was doing it like that. So somebody could be realizing this could be a techie guy, could be realizing that this girl, this cousin or whatever that they linked this person with when they threw them into these facilities or whatever this is, could be finding out this person didn't love them. They just wanted to see you not have nothing. Okay? Whoever this cousin is that they matched this person up with. And in all actuality, you might be talk a little bit loud. You might be, but it's the situation or condition that we're in while we're speaking this. All right. But somebody might see that, damn, you are kind of more like me still or something. I thought that you was like this or that, or I thought you was not a nerd, or you was just ghetto or a hot girl or something like this, right? Somebody could have judged you some kind of way, or they could have been intimidated by somebody. Yeah. And again, there's no love there and there's no power there. So somebody might be like, oh, wait a minute. Oh, maybe I did make the wrong decision. I don't know what this person was thinking. Okay. Now they want to like bogart back in or lock down. This is right here where somebody was locking down the fort here. Make sure your ass can't go nowhere. I don't even know what that means. Because if anything still look the same way it look after this summer around this motherfucker, we going to have a hard, big old problem. Trying to tell you. And that's the truth. Because somebody keep on trying to say, oh, yeah, it shifted. Or did you like that little adjustment? Where? Motherfucker, it's not big enough. All right? So we got the Ace of Swords. And that's the saying somebody's like, get up and do it yourself. No, I'm in a situation where I'm calling shots. What are you doing? What are you talking about? Some shit better get moving. I'm not about to waste my time God gave me to be very precise and call out shots and shit like this to be afraid of y'all motherfuckers thinking I'm crazy or something about what I'm saying, or you don't got to listen to what I'm saying. We'll see. So maybe somebody do want to put you in a compound, or they want to put you in a place or something. They promise that ain't nobody going to be able to watch you or something like this. This is somebody that thought that I was playing when I said I don't want no fucking creepy, weird neighborhood people recording me in my motherfucking shower. Okay, now if I had a man that was in outer space, some shit like this, and my house was like, you know, like a fort or something, somebody run up on that bitch, they gonna get blasted. You know what I'm saying? And this motherfucker want to be in outer space looking at me naked in my shower. Oh, and this my husband. Okay, nigga. But I don't, you're not about to put me on display or whatever this is. I just had a dream that that's what somebody had was trying to get you to do like 4 years ago. Like be in a smart house. You got to be, but I told you somebody was grooming somebody or trying to make somebody well tamed. Because if the day that you thought you was slick and you was going to sneak somebody in this nigga house, which I would never do any motherfucking way. But, you know, if it was that bad, you know what I'm saying, I had to step out. But, I mean, we ain't doing that either now in this grown-ass age, you know, without permission. So, this could be something like this, too. Yeah. Somebody might know that that bothers you. Okay. I feel like somebody could also be looking in the background knowing what these people were doing to you all your life and how you might feel about this, and this person don't like the way it feel. I don't know why I feel like somebody be like, because I'm dreaming of you tonight. I keep getting that song. So there could be some technology where somebody is able to adapt or to get attached to you in your sleep. And they may talk about you about stuff that you don't get to talk to people about. That could be why that card came out earlier. That I could talk to somebody that understands. And it said, and I said, there is nobody around you that can understand. So like I said, this could be something like this. Or, somebody could be trying to get you in one of these nice shiny houses. Like, yeah, don't you think this is a good idea? But this might put you at risk. I don't know. And there ain't gonna be no cameras there to show what the fuck happened to you up in that house. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, y'all. Okay? I don't know. I'm noticing that there was a lot of movement a couple houses down. Somebody was moving some furniture. I was like, that'd be crazy if I found out that my mate or the clone of my man was living in this house down here with this Mexican girl. And now somebody's finally about to move, or they've been having the child in the basement with this, the child and the man down here in the basement in one of these houses or something like this, like the slavery days. And they just be at nighttime, they got, they could creep out and go visit other people in these houses that's a part of this network. But at daytime, they can't never leave the house. But they could be down in somebody's basement, living in people's basements around and around till they scare me off. And then the people can come back and move in this house. You know what I'm saying? Girl, this is what I be, because they already programmed them with them chips. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because this Queen of Swords, I'm telling you, is doing something here. I told you somebody trying to get you into a place, and they're not gonna, then you're not gonna have a like, say these are people that be watching out to make sure nothing don't happen to you, or they document stuff that do happen to you. This Queen of Swords, that's not the painter of this whole thing. This person is planning on putting you in a nice place or something like this and have you like murdered there or something. Now, it ain't gonna be no whole bunch of people watching, but something gonna get recorded on, like, say they was putting you live broadcast you somewhere. Live broadcast you. I'm hearing try again. No, we're on the right track right now. All right. So, yeah, luxury. That's what I'm saying. Luxury. And then this. These people think that yeah, we got the sun. These people think that they know it all. They be looking at you, looking at me, doing all this stuff, and then they try to tell me I'm wrong. No, did you look at you? Do you know everything that's going on with you? Do you have every single eye active on the earth to know what's going on around you? No, you don't. And I'm telling you what I said. I don't have to run around here and get access to people's home and go to the courtroom and try to get access to something to tell you what your stupid ass is doing, because you're not the Most High, and I am. So you could talk about what you was talking about out your lip service with this person, but I know what you're thinking in your head. Told you, I'm the power port system. You don't know what them people that you land up next to is thinking in their head, and I do. You see? This is that Queen of Swords, like I said. You can't have access to watch me no more. What did I just say? Or you can't watch somebody because your ass already been caught broadcasting somebody's stuff or something like this. Or you the one that knew that this was going on. You try to act like, oh, I was hiding it. I was putting the stuff away. You knew the shit was going on. Or you was already doing this and then you showed somebody else how to do this shit. So this could be also somebody want to put you somewhere else. Whether this motherfucker scared to tell this thing that or not. That I already said it can't be me. No, it can't. And so you saying to somebody, I'm going to put you up somewhere nice or whatever like this. And these people ain't going to be watching you. But guess who is going to be watching you still? It's either or. This Queen of Swords is fucking obsessed. I wouldn't be doubting if this person gave somebody a job or sent them out to the front line because you want to have me as your wife. It's something about control here. And this is the truth. This is the truth. There's no love between somebody and somebody else right here. If these are people that call themselves cousins, or they lying and saying that my family members or something like this to get close to me or a masculine. It's just the truth. And again, this person is losing your power. You're not going to have this power. Now, somebody could have been seeing some nakedness and try to cover it up. But again, what you saying in your heart, what you saying in your mind, and what your action is three different things. This is some kind of vendetta here. And justice is going to be served here. This is somebody that think that they little winky pook. This is somebody that call each other, oh, Pookie Duke. Oh, when you coming over here? Some silly motherfuckers. You understand? It's like Carlton and if he had a girlfriend. This is these kind of people or something like this. Kind of snooty a little bit, kind of smart, you know, a little bit. But Carlton had a little bit, a tiny bit of, you know, something in him. Yeah, this could be justice for a death. This could be the prettier version of somebody or something. One of your pretty clones, and this person did this. They had something to do with this birth that could have ended in some kind of death, or something that can't be recuperated, or something that will ruin you as a person that will be able to give children, healthy children, to a man. It's something like this. Okay. Even though, like I said, because the people we talking about over here in these hierarchies, they're not worried about this shit. These motherfuckers just take a little piece of your something and a little piece of this person something, and then put it in some kind of bubble and grow it and bring it back to you as a baby. You know what I'm saying? So nigga, that's what I'm saying. If you worry about if somebody's uterus is messed up or something like this, the motherfucker that would be able to talk to me is somebody that wouldn't even matter. Cause we could just take this, that, and put this shit together, and the baby ain't never even got to be in my stomach. You know what I'm saying? So you talking to some people that, you know, they still dealing with the other shit down here or something like this. I don't know what this is. That would be concerned about something like that. Now, we got the Prince of Swords. This could be somebody that's in the upright here. Okay? And this is a hacker, but this is an upright hacker. Maybe somebody needed to know what happened to what happened in a situation, or who is the real person that have power in this situation. Some people could be getting sick of somebody. I don't know. Somebody could have went into the system and found out about some death here, and that's why justice is coming here. And why somebody's power is getting relinquished, because somebody trying to clean up their act real fast here. I was even thinking, like, even if this is something to do with these neighbors' house down the street, they were trying to hurry up and get a couch out of there and all kind of shit out of there today. Because I'm pretty sure these people be listening. This could be the same thing that was over in the Kenosha County house. The same thing you got going on here. That bitch Katie next door was a spy or something. Okay? Or a worker or something like this. Same thing you got going on with this Mexican girl that bought the house from these Chinese people down the street. See, because these are about gangs or sectors. These are about sectors. Something could have even been those Asian people that was in that house. There could have been something about a connection or something more to me, but then they moved them out and moved the Mexican girl in, because it's something about the masculine energy that's connected to me. They're moving people out the way that would have been here to support me as a Christ, and they're moving people in from their sectors. Okay, that may not mean me that well. Okay, that's what you're doing. That's what you're doing. Yeah, and you thought that it was going to bring ruin and defeat. Okay, but it's not. See, you motherfuckers want me to go nuclear. We're going to chill. Somebody's getting a surprising message here. Or it might be the truth. That somebody did not abandon them. These people, when I was thinking about this, I was thinking, what if this person was gone for 1 week? Because I heard that song 1 week. We was in that little house over there, gone for 1 week. You know, it's something like, somebody came back and somebody, but I'm just wondering how would that be? How would that be? And maybe they brainwashed this person and we already had moved out of the house with the new person, with the new clone, and this person would have been like, where they at, where they at, and nobody would, they would not be able to find the realtor, because my realtor, we had her for like 2 years. She was almost like family a little bit, or they could have been special agents too. And she was retiring as soon as after we bought our house. We were the last people. We was the last houses that she was showing. And after she said after she find us that house that we've been waiting this long, she gonna be retiring. It might have been because of us, cause goddamn, Miss Nancy. And somebody could have said, this person could have been already on some kind of mission, and then when this person came back, they could have said, I don't know. It's like, how would they have done that though? Oh, she left you. Somebody could have got a note. I'm leaving. Because these astronauts, they might brainwash them a lot. So you had to be probably careful with an astronaut, or they might look at them as like dumb, or not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm wondering if they do too much brainwashing, does it cause them some kind of neural problems about memory? Because I heard Finding Dory today. The song came on, Finding Dory. So this could be something like that. Okay, where somebody was told that you left, got a damn message and everything, like, I don't want to be with you no more, it's too hard, something something something, don't look for me, I can't take it no more with these kids, or whatever this is. And this motherfucker probably was distraught. Meanwhile, they really moved somebody out or something like this. We got the name Don in the reverse. Or this could be a child of yours. This could be a younger woman that somebody said that they was just gonna leave without the baby, everything like this, and then that's not what happened. Yeah, false narrative. Somebody could even be realizing something. This could be somebody finding their way back. This is why people don't want me to talk. That in 1982, somebody could be saying that somebody left a note and abandoned them or something like this, and that's not really happened here. All right, but I mean, there could be another woman here. Okay, this could have been a crazed lover, somebody enamored with somebody that could have did something to somebody. Okay, this would be the motherfucker that'll show up like, oh my goodness, Gerald, I heard that Lucy left. Anything that you need, I'm right next door. I mean, I can help you with the little girl and everything like this or whatever. I can put her on the bus, sure. After when these people be going to church or something like this, and they got a home church, and then the wife died. Oh, oh, just so you know, Jermaine, I can come and bring you something for the next couple of days or whatever. Them women be like, yeah, did you need anything? Make sure I'll come by and check on you. You know, Trying to weasel their way right on up in there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got a mature woman. This could even been a teenage boy or a young man that was dealing with an older woman here. See how she just snuck from behind him? Okay? Yeah. Also something about a child here. Somebody could have found out that an older woman, okay, some older woman was on the picture sleeping with somebody's child. Maybe somebody said it was you or me, but it wasn't. It wasn't me. Shit, I don't know who it was, but it wouldn't be me. Maybe they found somebody seen this picture and said, I think that looked like such and such. And it wasn't you. It was actually somebody else. Because if this person was the same age as me, this is somebody that was older than all of us. Don't go around breaking young boys' hearts. It's one of those shows I've seen the clip. She's like, "You better stay your old ass away from my son." Somebody could have said that that was you in this, that was me in a picture or something, and they could be shocked, but it wasn't. This is somebody else. This woman is older than this group of people. And I don't know what this is with this divine masculine hiding behind this little boy. This could be the same woman that groomed it. This like 50 Shades of Grey. You remember the same woman that maybe somebody got some paperwork, found out somebody ain't their mama or sister. Girl, I don't know what this is, but this is giving me that lady from 50 Shades of Grey that turned him out. She could have even did the same thing to this little boy. You know what I'm saying? Or in return, somebody, this divine masculine did this to somebody, little boy, or I don't know. And now destruction is coming to this person. I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, and this person obsessed with whatever this is. We got Abba. I'm telling you, somebody found out somebody ain't their dad. And somebody could have said it was the uncle. Somebody's uncle name could be Donnell, Dante or something. But it's not that person either. And then men is not that person either. T is not them either. Somebody is maybe celestial energy. Somebody is foreign or something. I mean, they may not even be, you know, even if it's you or me or another person, somebody may not, it's you know, somebody is not from here or some shit like this, all right? Maybe you didn't leave. Maybe these people seeing you was getting advanced and they put you in one of them sacks like in that space alien movie that I was watching where they took that man into outer space. And at the end, she started to like the person that was there, and she thought that was her. She thought the husband was leaving, but they was actually bringing the husband back. And then he had to sit there and watch her detach from the clone of him that was there spending time with her in that house while he was away. Like, and she was kind of crying like, no, don't do that to him. But they put him up in that little sack and they took him out of there. It's something like this, y'all. Single, sexy, and successful. Somebody might be getting to know you. This could be somebody, a good hacker or something like this. And they want to put you in a proper place, or they want to give you your wishes here. I mean, somebody could have been playing God, but maybe this person, it's a Prince of Swords. It seemed like a younger person. Maybe this person want to give you, these people have access. I'm telling you, these people must be spread out. Somebody created these people, these beings. And they are holding, instead of it being a one world order under one nation under God, these are holders of some type of power too. The only thing is, I don't understand why they're trying to take the Most High out. I don't know. I don't understand why they're doing that. But somebody is not surprised. An immature man have something to do with this here. Somebody could be immature. They could be now knowing that you're a healer, or they scared to lose you because you're a healer, but they try to act like you wasn't nothing here. Okay? So now this person want to take you out of poverty and make you, like, let you have money or something too, but the relationship is over between somebody. Or there could be some kind of entity attachment attached to somebody too. And they lost this entity is off of this person, and they not a thief. You could have had an entity on you and you ain't a hoe. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could have had an entity on them and now they're not a thief. It's like something is dissolving. Something is leaving the earth. I don't know. This could be casting out demons, or somebody trying to see if you can find a demon or cast it out or scare a demon out without help of some people or something. Now this person want to give you this thing, and somebody is still shocked. Somebody is still shocked. Who I don't know what this person is still shocked about. Some kind of love spell. And again, somebody that they thought loved them don't love them. Something is, I don't know. This could be a love in reverse here to get somebody to fall out of love with somebody. Because this is a nice guy. But maybe somebody don't want the nice guy. I don't know. Maybe you don't even know what it's like to be with a mean guy or a rough guy or something like this. Girl, because I said I'm scared of a younger man. Because I don't know. I've been seeing some of the way these older, well, some older women, they just play with these boys and just send them home. Like a cougar or something like this. But girl, I'd be scared of a young man. Shit. I don't know what's the difference, but I don't know, but I just don't. No. Make me. It's like one of them Lifetime movies I seen. You know what I'm saying? Uh-uh. You know what I'm saying? Like a college professor or something dating some little young boy from the college or something like that. I just I don't know. Why not? But I just don't. I don't know. I never dated younger. Always the same age or a little bit older. So I don't know. So we got the nice guy here, and then we got the health concern here. I heard that song. I'm just hearing that. I know you're trying to save yourself. Is this the way to heaven? But these could be angels that's trying to save this woman. Because again, this woman could have known that somebody was gonna find out one day about these children, and then they tried to make you have the same thing as them, but they were using their galactic or cosmic wave to make this none of your person's children. This person, they was already married, and this is what happened. It's something like this. So I feel like this old woman is pissed off now because I don't know. Maybe somebody said you could have they kidney or something, and now it's not a match, or somebody said no, I don't want to do that. I don't know, but somebody looked like they coming to your house to get that motherfucker anyways. Cause this could be like an older woman that was been supposed to sit down. When you came into this bloodline, you was supposed to stand up and reign supreme. But they tried everything else. They tried to get your best friend, your sister, and them to come play this part with this mother-in-law or something. They never gave you the privilege, or whoever this is. I don't know. It's like there was an unfair advantage here. Or like I said, somebody tried to do something like take something from you and give it to this person, and it's still being rejected here. Because sometimes a transplant can be rejected, and it could be because of somebody's wicked thoughts or something like this. I don't know. And they know that somebody's not a karmic. It could be something like this, that somebody know, like people was told to only do this, that they only have this type of access to these other beings, but somebody is trying to act like you're not who you said you is, and they tried this shit on you to take something from you. It could be a neck disc, bitch, because I don't know what this is, why my neck hurt. All right. And I know it's a whole bunch of necks all around the world. I know that they got some kind of science where a motherfucker can use a damn piece of plastic to make you a new disc for your damn neck. What you want to take something out of my body for? The fuck? You know what I'm saying? That's just being trifling. That's just being trifling. The fact is, this person, whoever this is, they is not even supposed to be having no damn crown. So somebody thought, this is like somebody like, oh, you ain't a sweetheart like we thought you was. You wouldn't give motherfucker, somebody is a sweetheart. Ain't nobody stupid. Nobody can't have nothing that God put in my body that belong to me. If I ain't signing off on it in my rightful mind, no. You don't do right by people and they stuff. You don't. We got the courthouse and the upright. All right. We got somebody is not about to be going to jail or being oppressed. And again, there could be some type of union or something here that could be happening at a courthouse, or somebody want to meet you at the courthouse and get married. I don't know what this is. Or maybe this is a couple that a couple could be called to the forefront of like, I don't know. Okay. Put on your white dress and your high heels. No, that's the other one. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Okay. 323, somebody could have did this. Yeah, somebody could have did this 323 or but I still think science is going wrong. Somebody's using some type of mind control to have somebody marry somebody. Cause somebody is frantically trying to get in my attention because they don't know what somebody just had them do with this arranged marriage or something like this. It's like people are bringing third wheel already here. They playing around with our court system. They honoring illegal marriages and shit like this. They're doing something weird. All right. We got the Ice King in the reverse. Somebody don't want this. And that's why I'm saying I'm about to check up out of here real quick in a minute because I feel like that's why I'm saying somebody trying to make me work for free. The hell? You trying to make, like, I'm okay with us having some court system online with tarot readers, and I'm not. Hell no. I'm not. Yeah, because somebody's taking something and pouring it in their cup for later. It hurts so much. Somebody is hurting. The person is trying to force them to marry them. They don't want to do it. This is like they don't want somebody's mama to be able to. The Ice King, I don't know. This could be this give me your heart energy because he looked like he got stitches all up down his chest. Somebody might have. Somebody might got a scar just like this. Somebody got a scar just like this down their chest. It could be a woman or a man. Something when it hurts like this. Six of Stakes. Six of Swords. Somebody trying to pin the tail on the donkey. Somebody trying to peg you or peg somebody. Peg somebody dead, a voodoo doll, something like this. Like you don't feel or something like this. You know, I could save. I'm saving all my love. I could save up everything, y'all. I'm telling you this. I'm tell you the same thing Jesus told you. I put myself down and pick myself back up. Somebody was like, dang, we almost just came and just, burnt you to death or something because we thought you was a zombie like one of them. No, I can camouflage. It's something that people should know how to do. What's wrong with you? Do you not have a soul or something? Or are you a doll? Don't get it twisted. Or the dolls getting that intelligence where they can play dead because somebody want them to work for free. They was doing this so they can try to send you in the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. To use you or something like this some kind of way. As like some kind of animal or something like this. Treat me like animal. King of Coins is in reverse. Somebody's salty. The person sitting here trying to act like they not salty. Look at his face. Hold on, y'all. I need to get my cord before this phone dies. And I'm telling you, what is this? The Five of Swords here. Not so fast energy. This is kind of like, I don't know. This could be like a clone or something. Or this is like, just give me somebody like, I put together this whole system to help you. It's like a, I've been seeing that girl. I used to like her videos on TED TV. Mel or whatever. Mel. I had a dream that this person had a coven. But she's like, oh, get yourself up and do this. And, a motivational speaker or something like this. Maybe somebody is this person's child. This person don't want to hear what this person got to say. They think that you should listen to them on how to, or they motivational speeches or something like this. Or maybe this is a mom. And this person don't understand you. They just don't. This could be some shit you already know. People is trying to punish you for the way you moving on earth, but you answer to a higher power here. You don't answer to these people. I know what once I know what a motivational speaker is, it's just, I don't know. I'm not saying nothing wrong with it, but it's cliche because I know all the things you about to say in that motivational speech. You don't understand why I'm not going to take this advice or something. I already know what to do. I heard somebody say, yeah, because you imagine, somebody might not be getting up and taking care of themselves how they want, how they supposed to. They may not be getting up and washing their ass every day like they supposed to or something like. Who said you supposed to? Clinically, you only need to go unless you smelling real bad 3 days until you have to take a shower if you really wanted to get down to the nitty gritty. Just because somebody don't do that don't mean that they depressed. Somebody could be lazy. Somebody might just don't want to. Somebody might know that they have a camera in their shower and they don't want to. What the fuck is it your problem? Why the fuck is y'all looking in people's houses, man? Man, this shit, no, 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 no. This is dumb. This is about the, you motherfuckers are going to jail. This is something serious right here, man. You don't do that. You don't do that to people. Who the fuck are you? That is not, no, people pay too much for rent and mortgage and taxes and shit around here. No, 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 no. No, this is against the law. If I found out that my land, and people be like, oh, maybe your landlord, because y'all know y'all done move these warlocks into these neighborhoods or these demons into these neighborhoods that want to own or have power or dominion over people or God's children. No, 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 no. No, no. And so you want to sit here and say it's a landlord when you know it's a motherfucker around here illegally doing shit to people and you trying to give them you okaying it by talking about it like that and trying to give them the permission to do the shit or something like this. Do you understand what I'm saying?